Ava babysat for some of our sweet friends today, and instead of just dropping her off, I decided to stick around and deep clean this mama's sink for her. I remember what it was like to have 3 little ones in the house and how overwhelming it can feel. So I was really excited to do this small thing for such a wonderful mama. I didn't have my cleaning supplies with me, but I was able to make do with what she had on hand, and I ordered her a Rubbermaid reveal.
So my flatmates went home this weekend for Christmas, and this is the state the kitchen was in after a 10-week term. I started off with disinfecting the bin with Zoflora and then some sprayed disinfectant on the outside, and then I removed all of the sponges and dishmatics from around the sink to reveal this. I started by just using kitchen roll to get rid of all of this stuff. It was really wet as well, so it was just so grim. I had to wear gloves for it. The sink itself was really stained, and I saw on Facebook that Cif cream is really good for the stains, so I really got into it with a scrub mummy, and most of the stains did come out. Then I removed all of the sponges off the dishmatics because they really smelled of mildew, and then I wiped the table down. Moved all the appliances onto the table so I could scrub down the counter using the Cif cream. Once I had done the countertops, moved on to the hobs. I used the pink stuff for this. One of my flatmates likes to cook with a lot of oil and it splatters grease everywhere, and the pink stuff does a really good job of getting this all off, so I gave it a good scrub. Then I did the air vents above the ovens, and I had to go over the hobs a second time with the Cif cream, and the back wall as well was also really splattered with grease. Next I did the appliances and then moved on to the wall behind the bin. Someone needs to learn how to aim when putting things in the bin, is all I'm going to say. Then I vacuumed the floor and scrubbed the floor around the bin, which was also grim, and then I mopped the floor, and here's what we have now. Come back for part 2 where I do the ovens.
If, like me, you are not a fan of the Dyson cordless vacuum, you need to check out the Tenneco. I've had mine almost 2 years and I love it. It comes with 2 batteries that hold a charge very well and all of the attachments you could possibly need. I love that you don't have to hold the power button down the whole time. It is also very powerful and easy to clean.
Unicorns on my mind. What pill you want me to inhale, baby? I wanna make you want me. Boy, just scream like yeah, 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 yo.
I got free rent for a month in my apartment because I texted my landlord and told her that these stairs were a safety hazard. I then told her that I'd wash them in exchange for a free month's rent, and she agreed. It only took me about an hour, and that month I saved all my rent money. You never know until you ask.
Okay, so these are all of my pads. They've already done a cold rinse. And just a reminder, every time I take a pad off, it goes into the menstrual bag, and then at the end of my period, they all get dumped in here as well as the menstrual bag. So once you do a cold rinse, we're going to go ahead and do a hot wash. So I use Persil. That's one of my favorite detergents. There's no softeners and it's super cleansing. And we just go ahead and put the detergent in. So this is the detergent I use. It also has the power of OxiClean and it's a deep clean. I also add laundry sanitizer by Lysol. There's no bleach in it and it kills all the bacteria. And the laundry sanitizer goes into the softener section. I also went ahead and added a little bit of powdered OxiClean. Okay, so that's all we're gonna do. I just do a normal wash. I just make sure my water is hot, the soil is either normal or heavy, and then just give it a start. And then once it's done, you can pull the bag out, let it air dry, and then throw your pads in the dryer and they are ready for your next period.
I'm going to show you one of the greatest sales techniques for any service business, and it's called blowing the symmetry. I got this from my buddy Aaron, and basically how you do it is if the customer's on the fence about your service, you clean a test spot for them, but you make sure that you do it in a place that they see every day, and you clean it so good that they can never unsee it again, because it's easy to live with something dirty when everything else around it is dirty, but when part of it is clean, it's almost impossible.
If you have a garbage disposal, do me a favor. Go pull out the cover and look what is underneath. Is yours as bad as mine? Let's clean it together. Start by dumping 2 cups of ice cubes and some salt in it. Turn on the disposal with a small stream of water until all the ice is gone. Then pour in about a cup of baking soda, then about a half a cup of vinegar and let it bubble away. Use some Dawn Power Wash in your Rubbermaid Reveal to scrub away all of the grime. Make sure to unplug the garbage disposal before you start scrubbing down in there too much. Now run a sliced lemon through the disposal while running some water, and your garbage disposal will smell fresh as can be.
It's about to get nasty. Let's deep clean my sink. First, I go under the splash guard with a long handled scrubber because my splash guard doesn't remove. I get down in that drain and then I take off this thing. I have no idea what it's called, but look how nasty it is. I scrub it down good with a toothbrush and then come behind it with a little scrubber. And then after that, I take the top piece, which is disgusting as well, and put it in some citric acid. I then scrub down my sink with the Barkeeper's Friend, the powder version, and I do not let this stuff sit on my sink. I rinse it off immediately using a microfiber towel. It's just the easiest way to get it up quickly. Then it's time to clean this part of the faucet, and I stick that in citric acid as well. And look at this. Oh my god, this is why you need to be cleaning this as well. Do not skip this, okay? I stay stocked with toothbrushes because they come in so handy at times like this. After that's all clean, I apply Perfect Sink. Then I drop in my DIY garbage disposal drops. Look how the Perfect Sink repels water. And that's it. We're all done. Yes, bomb.
Because all of the pieces in this bath were larger, I simply drained the water and then picked up everything that was left. When I do a bath with smaller pieces, I'll put a strainer upside down over the drain to make sure they don't go down it. Once I cleaned out all of the bigger pieces, I got to work scrubbing the tub.
Oi, gente, tudo bem com vocês? Eu espero que sim. Gente, desde o dia que essa máquina chegou em casa, a minha mãe está infernizando a minha vida para eu limpar o sofá dela. Então eu decidi fazer minha boa ação de final de ano, né, gente? Ver se o Papai Noel não esquece de fazer meu Pix, né? E ver aí que eu me comportei muito bem. Porque a gente sai de casa achando que não vai obedecer mais a mãe, tá boa, eu que não vou limpar esse sofá aqui não, pra ver se ela não passava com o trenó em cima de mim. O sofá da minha mãe, por ser cinza, ele engana bem, viu, gente, a sujeira. Você olhando assim, não parece que ele tá tão sujo quanto ele realmente estava. Dessa vez eu usei um produto próprio, meu Deus, quase não trava a língua, pra limpar estofados, tá? Eu acho que eu já mostrei ele aqui. Se eu não mostrei, eu mostrei naquela outra rede social de vídeos lá, tá? E pra quem não acha limpa estofado, gente, usa um alvejante sem cloro. Fé no pai que dá certo. E respondendo a perguntas que vai ter, eu prevejo, gente, eu sou o próprio João Bidu. Essa máquina, gente, foi o valor de R$899, tá bom? Muito obrigado pela compreensão. Mas com certeza aí na loja do Velho da Havan, em outras milhões de lojas, deve ter. Mais barato, mais caro, enfim. E não tem cupom não, tá? Porque a VAP não me notou. Mas é isso, até a próxima. Valeu, falou.
into your eyes, it is like paradise. I'm gonna be there next to you.